What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the top 10 affordable sneakers out right now. We made sure all the sneakers are currently available, so make sure you hit those links in the description box below. There's a little bit of hype, some low-key sneakers. There's a pretty good variety. Enough talking though, let's get right into it. Alright, so first sneaker on the list, we got the recently released React 55s. So you guys know how I feel about the React 87s, aka Tang's favorite shoe. You know I don't really like those. No way, Jose, these cannot be the shoe of the year. And these are a cheaper alternative at $20 cheaper, and I feel the same way about these, how I feel about those. I'm not really feeling them, but this isn't about my personal opinion, it's about you guys, alright? So I wanted to include these because I know a lot of you guys would enjoy these at 130 bucks. You still get basically the same silhouette and the look with some compromises on the material. On all four colorways of the 55s, there's actually no translucent upper, which is what a lot of people like on the 87s. So for that 20 bucks that you are saving, just know you are gonna be missing something that a lot of people like. Overall, these are a very solid shoe at 130 bucks. The other 87s, you're not even gonna be able to get those right now in store. They're probably reselling right now for like $250, $350. So if you want a cheaper alternative for 130 bucks, I would say go with these. You're gonna get the look down without having to pay those hype prices that the 87s have right now. All right, guys, so there we have it for the first sneaker on the list. We got the cheaper alternatives to the Nike React 87s, which are the Nike React 55s at 130 bucks. Let's keep it moving. Second sneaker on the list, we got the Adidas Young 96. If you guys are familiar with the popular Adidas Young ones, I would say these are pretty similar with just a slightly chunkier silhouette. And what I really like about these is how they incorporated the different tones into the different materials. You kind of got like a bone white at the bottom, and then you got a pure white in the middle, and then a black on top. It kind of gives the shoe a little bit more character. I would say it looks a little bit more high-end. These really remind me of the Leica Sweetgos from Raf Simons as far as the silhouette goes. Not super chunky, so if you are looking for an introduction into a cheaper dad shoe, I would say this is a pretty good sneaker to consider. I'm not really feeling the all-white pair. I just had to get them to show you. But if I were to get these, I would get this black pair right here. In my opinion, just looks way more premium. But overall, for 100 bucks, the Adidas Young 96s are not a bad play at all. Like I said, something I would definitely consider if you're just getting into the chunkier sneakers. Third sneaker on the list, we got the Air Force 1 Wheat 07s. Basically, if you were into Air Force 1s a few years back when they were super popular, you guys would know that these were the ones to get right here. I remember these used to fetch well into the hundreds back on eBay, so it's pretty surprising seeing these sit on shelves now. But sitting or not, they're still a very good looking shoe. My favorite part about them has to be these rope laces right here, and then you also got like a emerald green Nike Air on the back, which you don't see too often. You also have it in the tongue area. I would rock this with like some black denim, maybe with some knee blowouts, and then just a clean flannel, just a really nice outfit for the fall and winter. So there we have it for the Air Force 1 Wheat 07s. Don't sleep on these. All right, so next sneaker up, we got the Puma R1-0s for 100 bucks. So this is another dad shoe I feel like is acceptable if you're just getting into that whole look and everything. They're kind of chunky but sleek at the same time. Also, one thing I'm noticing right here, you know, as a short dude, something I'm gonna notice is they actually give you probably 1.5 inches in height. Like this midsole it doesn't look that crazy. The midsole goes pretty high up. So that's something you definitely cannot complain about. But overall, you know, Puma signing all the NBA players recently, you know, throwing the Puma Clydes on them. They're kind of making a comeback right now. They're trying to get into lifestyle, trying to get into sports and everything. My favorite thing about this shoe though, unfortunately, you know, shout out to Puma and everything, has to be the lack of Puma branding on them. You don't see one huge logo slapped onto these. You would almost look at these and just kind of guess they're another sneaker. So I would have to go and say for the RS0 sounds, only 100 bucks. These aren't a bad play right here. They look a lot more expensive than they really are. Keeping things moving, we got the Flynet Zuma Mariahs for only 120 bucks right now. So like I said earlier, we're gonna leave a ton of links in the description box below for you guys. This is just one colorway that is on sale right now, and this is a really good alternative to the Nike Flynet Racers. I would say these are pretty good if you're a little bit more heavy set. Sometimes with the Flynet Racers, they feel a little bit too nimble. These are very comparable to the Flynet Trainers if you guys are familiar with those. They also have a sock-like silhouette with no exterior tongue, so if that's something that you're not really used to, I would say definitely try these on in store because it is a little bit different than the Racers and Trainers. But overall, they come out in a ton of different colorways, something for everybody, I would say. This is kind of like a maroon-ish, purplish, pretty unique. You don't see this too often, but there we have it. We'll leave some links, like I said. There's a ton of different colorways on sale for 120 bucks. The Zuma Mariahs. Let's keep it moving. All right, so next sneaker rope, we got another pair of Air Force 1s for $90. These gotta be one of my favorite sneakers on the list because of the subtle details that they have. Right now, I know it might look like they're just a regular pair of white on whites, but trust me, these are not. Right off the bat, the leather is not a pure white. It's kind of like a creamish. Then you got a tumbled leather that makes the texture really unique. And then my favorite detail about them has to be this air text right here on the toe area. And then you got a black check mark, basically kind of giving these a little bit more brainy without being over the top. This part right here, the Nike check mark with the air, I'm not too fond of these. I do plan on kind of like maybe throwing a little bit of white out on these, or maybe putting a little bit of acetone and seeing if I can wipe it off. Like I said, man, these aren't just your typical white on white Air Force Ones. They're super clean. They look way more premium. You don't got a leather tongue. You got kind of like a mesh tongue right here. I mean, overall, 90 bucks. They didn't even like mark them up crazy or anything. I would say definitely consider these if you are trying to get some Air Force Ones. Next sneaker on the list, we got the M2K Tech Nose for 99 bucks. So basically with these, if you're gonna rock them, man, you just gotta have that confidence. You gotta have that vibe, you know what I mean? These are the evolved form of the Nike Air Monarchs. So you gotta do them justice, pay respect. So, I mean, I can't even rock these myself. A lot of shoes right now, especially in the dad category, you gotta pay pretty expensive prices. You know, like $1,000 for the triple S's, but these, I had to include them because they are an affordable statement piece that you can rock. And like I said earlier, they are an evolved form of the Nike Monarchs. You got a smaller check mark. Overall, 90 bucks for a statement piece. I had to include these. We have the M2Ks, 99 bucks. Links will be in the description box below. Next sneaker on the list, we got the Adidas Tennis Hughes on sale right now for only 59 bucks. So just like the previous shoe, the M2Ks was an evolved form of the Air Monarchs. These are an evolved form of the Adidas Stance Miss. Way more modern, or a little bit more sporty, kind of like an athleisure sneaker, super light. I would say they look really clean with some skinny jeans. These are actually endorsed by Pharrell Williams himself. He rocks these constantly. They come out in a ton of different colorways. I wouldn't say these are the best sneaker for the fall and winter because this woven upper can get pretty dirty, but I did see a YouTube video where someone did just throw these in the washer and dryer and it basically turned them pretty clean. But if you like your shoes crispy white, I would say these are a better shoe for the spring and summer. All right, so there we have it for the Adidas Tennis Hughes endorsed by Pharrell. Let's keep it moving to the last sneakers. All right, so last up, we got two shoes that are both on sale for under 70 bucks. We got the Vortexes right here and we got the Talarias. We'll start off with the Vortexes. These are on sale right now for only 49 bucks. That is crazy. I wouldn't rock these every single day, but I would say they are a good casual shoe, you know, maybe for running errands and whatnot, you know, stand out. They got the Volt colorway, 49 bucks. I saw these, I was like, you know, why not? And then we got these right here. I really like these, man. They are on sale right now for 70 bucks from Bait, and they have Zoom Air technology, so they are very comfortable. And then I really like this old school branding on the heel area with a little bit of red. And then you kind of got like this tennis ball material, you know, pretty buttery. I mean, you got to look at the different details when it comes to these sneakers, all the different directions of stitching. You got a different design on the midsole. I mean, you even got the Zoom Air branding on the tongue. Also, one thing to keep in mind when it comes to highlighter stuff, man, do not try to match the highlighter color, all right? If you're gonna rock these, just rock them with some all black, maybe black with a little bit of gray, but to match a highlighter color, in my opinion, is a no-go. There we have it for the last sneakers on the list. Like I said, links will be in the description box below. We got the Vortexes and the Talarias. All right, guys, thank you for checking out that top 10 affordable sneakers out right now. Like we said, links will be in the description box below. My favorite sneaker probably on the list has to be the Talarias, and then, these Air Force Ones right here. I mean, the details, like I said, are crazy. I'm gonna try to take off this Nike Air branding on the midsole, but other than that, these are super clean. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. We got a ton of videos coming out. Make sure you guys follow the Instagram right here. And that's pretty much it. And until next time, I'm out. Peace. All right, guys, thank you for checking out that video. Also, the t-shirt that I am rocking is exclusive. What up, Sky? Is exclusive Hype Talk merch. It just dropped on the website, so make sure you guys check it out. I am rocking the NASCAR tee. It comes out in 3 different colorways. Kind of has those old school vintage vibes. And that's pretty much it. Make sure you guys check it out, hypetalk.shop. And until next time, I'm out. Peace.